let's look at how many solutions an equation can have. If you'll recall, an equation can have one solution, many solutions, or no solutions. So the first thing we need to do is just solve like we normally do. I'm going to draw my line down here. It's very important that you are able to tell the left side from the right side of the equation. On the left side of the equation, 10x minus 3, there's not anything I can do there yet, so I'm going to leave that alone. There's my equal sign. I'm going to distribute. 5 times 2x is 10x. 5 times negative 4 is negative 20, and I'm going to bring down my plus 17. Then I look, there's still not anything I can do with the 10x minus 3, but I do notice that I have a minus 20 and a plus 17 over here. Those are like terms. So 10x and then negative 20 plus 17 is negative 3. Now, notice right here, this is important. Both sides look exactly the same, right? 10x minus 3 equals 10x minus 3. That is something that is always true. I could stop right here. But let's say I don't notice that right now, and I'm like, well, I have a variable on both sides. They're both the same, so I'm just going to subtract 10x from both sides, and I end up with minus 3 equals minus 3. Again, I get a true statement, something that is always true. And if it's always true, that means this has many solutions. That means it does not matter what I choose. If I plug it into this equation, it will work. Every number you can think of is a solution to this equation. Okay, so let's look at this one. I'm going to draw my line through the equal sign. 9x minus 8, there's not anything I can do there, so I'm just going to copy it, equals 7 times x is 7x, 7 times negative 4 is negative 28, and then my plus 10 just carries along, okay? I have some cleaning up I can do, so 9x minus 8 equals 7x, negative 28 plus 10 is negative 18, right? Okay, so now notice here I have two different coefficients, 9x and 7x. Those are two different things. So that's a hint about what's about to happen. 7x is smaller, so I'm going to subtract 7x from both sides. 2x minus 8 equals negative 18. It's a two-step equation. I'm going to be able to solve this, right? I'm going to add 8 to both sides. 2x equals negative 10. Divide both sides by 2, and x is negative 5. How many answers did I get? I got 1. This has one solution because I got an answer. If x equals something, it's a solution. Let's look at the last possible case. 6x plus 1 equals 2 times the quantity 3x minus 4. We'll draw my line through my equal sign. 6x plus 1, there's not anything I can do there. I'm going to leave it alone. Equals, I have distributive property here. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Now, notice here the 6x's match. 6x plus 1 and 6x minus 8. That's a clue here. This may be a spot where some of you want to stop. How often can you add 1 to 6x, subtract 8 from 6x, and the two things be the same? Not going to happen, right? 6x plus 1 and 6x minus 8 could never be equal. But let's say we don't notice that, and I go, well, I've got my variable on both sides, so I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides. Oh, look, my variable goes away, and I get 1 equals negative 8. Well, how often does 1 equal negative 8? This is never true, right? This is a false statement. And if you get something that is a false statement that is never true, this has no solution. Your answer is no solution. There is not anything you could plug in for x there that would ever work. So that's how you tell if something has one solution, many solutions, or no solution.